Green flag out of turn number 4. Tim Sears down on the bottom, trying to hold off Sammy Reeks. Sammy Reeks, the 4th, takes the Whitaker's Auto Sales number 1 down to the inside, and he is your race leader. Meanwhile, back to the battle for position number 3. Marcachelli has moved his line to the bottom at least for a little while. Now slides up off of turn number 4. It's going to scrub off a ton of momentum. Hispano closes in on that battle. We will have 4 laps complete as your leader, Sam Reeks, the 4th, streaks by. Yeah, Sam Reeks looking really good right now. That last lap over 2/10 quicker than Tim Sears Jr. As he continues to move his line down with 5 more laps left to go. 5 circuits remain for Sam Reeks, the 4th. A half a straightaway advantage right now into turn number 1 and 2 over the Sears number 83 machine. Marcachelli still for 3rd. Now Adam Hilton looking to the inside of the number 1 of Spano. That is the battle for position number 4. Sears is going to sing it in hard on the top side. Rides the cushion, but it's not going to be enough. 2nd win the season here at the fast track for Sammy Reeks, the 4th. Sears, Spano, Hilton, and Marcachelli, your top 5. Humphreys at the line over Rudy. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Sam Reeks, the 4th? Hey man, congratulations. This car looked absolutely perfect for you.
That's because it was. This thing was awesome tonight. I'm kind of glad they shortened it to 15 because when you're leading, you know, the less laps the better. So I was pretty happy about that, I'm not going to lie. I haven't raced since the last time I was here. I just love this track. It's a lot of fun, you know. And
you're batting a pretty good average.
That ain't bad, right? And I'm pretty sure we won the championship, so that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever won one of those, or at least in a long time. So, the car was good. I don't know how many more of these, you know, I'm gonna get in one of these kind of cars. So.
Enjoy them while you can, right?
That's right.
As they creep through turn 3 and 4 and bring the field to life. They're wing, they're mean, they're coming to Mary Ann's green. Greg Reese up into turn number 1 and 2. Jessica Zemkin takes over the number 1 spot. Steve Poirier looking to move up. He'll do to the inside of the Barger number 32. Poirier trying to close in on Jessica Zemkin. A 2.6-second advantage for JC down the back straightaway as she is about to hit the great equalizer, slower traffic. But Poirier's closing in on Zemkin as Paul Habeck unlaps himself again. Zemkin trying to go around the outside. Habeck giving Zemkin fits through corner number 3 and 4. Does she have him cleared this time through the turn? Looks like yes, she does. As they come down the line, we've got one car in trouble, the number 7 here on the front straightaway. And he will clear, because the bottom's the place to be. Poirier scoots through, and Justin Barger's up to 3rd. Zemkin with the advantage of 1.5. She picked up a 1/10 of a second that time through the turn. As we've got one car bouncing it off the wall here on the front straightaway and continuing on. Hard to tell if it was Janny or Hebing. As Zemkin now closing in on Corey Sparks, as Poirier just gliding around on the bottom side of the speedway, right there to challenge Zemkin. Up into turn number 1, Zemkin having trouble getting around Sparks, and Poirier is going to take advantage. Poirier in the right place at the right time. Zemkin knew she had to get to the bottom, but could not get the car rolled down enough. Meanwhile, your race leader, Poirier, brings it across the line, a 2-car length advantage with 4 laps remaining. See, that time Zemkin was quicker. She goes up to the top, but is going to have trouble getting off at turn number 2, and Poirier able to pull off the bottom of turn number 2. Trouble here on the front stretch. Wickham goes across backwards. Poirier able to take the win. Zemkin 2nd. Grasso just gets by as he grabs 3rd. He stayed on the loud pedal, didn't even lift as he was able to keep Barger behind him in 4th. Hebing will finish in 5th. Donath is 6th. Moran 7th. Elaine Bergeron 8th. Lance Young 9th. And Rory Janney round out the top 10. First win at this speedway. Boy, things happen real fast. It had to be wild out there.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I thought with the good position we had that we were in really good shape. First kind of 12 laps I was a little bit loose and Jessica was doing a good job, so I thought probably nothing for her. But on yellow I just think a little bit to my line, put my wing back, start to run the inside on turn 1 and 2, and probably the outside was going out in turn 1 and 2. So it's kind of sometimes easier when you're in the back to find some different line. Jessica was screwed up on a lap car. That gave me the opportunity just to take the first position.
Yeah, close, but not close enough. It's really frustrating. You know, I followed him for 3 laps and saw his line, and I knew he wasn't going to hold the bottom, and it was just so happened when I got down there, he did hold the bottom and just turned left on me, and I almost hit the wall a little bit and got loose, and Steve got by me. I mean, we were a little bit off, we were a little bit loose, and Steve had it just, you know, the right place at the right time, and just pissed me off enough to come back tomorrow and be twice as good and twice as fast, and now I have something to prove. I'm just really frustrated that it was our win, and I made a mistake, and I should have went around the lap car and just be, like I said, tomorrow we're going to come in here and just piss me off, so.
And we're going to go green flag racing off of turn number 4 for the Mid-State Vintage Limited Sportsman and Sportsman Combined Division. Billy Holmes leads them into turn number 1 for the first time. Holmes still out in front. Kisselstein looking to the top side. He'll put a wheel alongside down the back straightaway, and Bill Kisselstein has the run down into turn number 3. He'll grab the top spot, put Billy Holmes back to second. As they work off of turn number 4 for the final time, Bill Kisselstein in the 37 is going to grab the Sportsman Class win. Second will go to Bill Holmes. And Shirley Morton, she's going to take third overall and the win in the Limited Sportsman Class in the A1 over Norm Richardson and Arnold Needhammer. It's off turn number 4, green lights on from starter Dave Farney. Amel and Appleby down into turn number 1. Hillemeyer, he was the quick one in the heat race.
There is something to be fashionably late, you know.
And there we go, Hillemeyer to the outside on Amel down into turn number 3. And he'll grab the top spot. John Appleby trying to follow him through there. And here comes Rich Appleby up to the top side again. He'll grab the third spot, but Amel and Charzik charge back, and we'll go 3 wide off corner number 4, and Charzik is going to have the 4th spot.
It's more like charging.
Yeah, exactly. He's found that outside line to his liking, and he'll pull alongside of Ray Preston, looks for spot number 3. He'll take that off turn 2. John Appleby going to be the next victim of the Bobby Malzahn lookalike 99.
Well, Greg, it's more than just going up and blasting the cushion, especially in 1 and 2. Really have to feather it through even on the top. But if you can, a whole lot of momentum presents itself. Down to the bottom goes Jim Hillemeyer. He's been really strong off the bottom of turn number 4. Charzik's going to make a run, but it's not going to be enough. Jim Hillemeyer in the 55 scores the win. Charzik across the line in second. Then it's Appleby, Preston, Amel, Appleby. Let's keep doing this. Blanchard and Appleby. Got it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's got a lot of history. Sam Reeks used to drive this car, and then his nephew drove it. So old Sam won a lot of races with this car, and Bill Marsh built it. And there's a lot of history there. He built a lot of parts on this car. You'd be amazed what he did with this thing. This is the way they used to build them, right out of the junkyards.
A fun ride.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
With this division and with so many touring classes, you get to see so many different racetracks. But when you come to a place like Rolling Wheels, it's got to be a real thrill.
It is. Yeah, the first time I came here, I thought I might need a map to find my way around.
Well, I got to thank Leo Colesso, and I'd like to dedicate this race tonight to Leo's son, John, who was involved in a farm accident today, and he's in Geneva General Hospital, and hopefully he's going to come through this okay. And this is Leo's car. It's an ex-Tico Connolly car, Alan Johnson car, Frank Padala car, and Leo got it out of a back of a barn and in a hay field that was in there for 10 years, and he redid the car, and he really made it a fast car again.
Nice job tonight.
Thank you.
So Chad King and Billy J. Cox, the front row. The field bunches up 2 by 2. FX Caprera Chevrolet Impala pace car swings in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Green is out, and we're underway.
Chad King with the early jump into turn number 1 and 2. Heck of a battle back in the pack right now. Warren Alexson trying to move through. Josh Panizik's up on the top side. Car 24 has been at the top of the board since the drop of the green flag and just has 2.5 more laps to navigate the Rolling Wheels Raceway before he picks up his first win of 2011.
Off of corner 4, Chad King will pick up the win in that 24 machine. Jamie Christian crosses the line second. Third is going to go to Art Kaiser. Fourth to Joey Allen. And John Virgilio rounds out the top 5 with Josh Panizik, Brittany Tresh, Luke Monroe, John Cunningham, and Billy Jaycox completing the top 10.
That was a solid run.
I didn't think I had a car good enough to win tonight, but my father, everybody, Sudsy, all the guys that helped me out in the car, it was worth it.
Was it the setup, or was it just that you had the gearing right? What really worked for you?
Actually, I didn't really change too much from the heat race, and we come out here, I knew the bottom had a little bit moisture left, and I wanted to stay there.
I mean, you had a pretty healthy lead. Every time the restarts would come out, you pull out to a nice, 3, 4, 10-second advantage on the first lap. Were you aware of that?
No, I figured they were right on my back bumper, so I just gave her everything she had.
Joe Verdi from A Verdi Storage Container stands atop the flag stand ready to go.
They're winged their main. They're coming to Joe Verdi's green. Off the fourth corner, we are underway. And Robbie Stillwagon and Justin Barger are going to drag race into turn number 1. Barger wastes no time taking the race lead away, but Stillwagon drives to the inside and takes it back. What a move.
That clean air is just about to go away as lap traffic just in front of the 89. He's going to be catching him here in the next lap or so. That should allow Barger and Zemkin a chance to close in. The Cobra, Chuck Hebing, is sitting there ready to strike as well. And that battle is going to be for second here shortly as Cobra clears Zemkin for third and sets his sights on Barger. But Robbie Stillwagon not able to carve his way through any more of the lap traffic. He is basically stuck behind Shane Ely at this point as Cobra takes second at the line.
Cobra up to the top of the Speedway in search of his 6th career win at the Speedway. Meanwhile, Barger's trying to take a crossover down the backstretch.
Yes, Stillwagon let it slide out to the outside of the backstretch, took the line away, now slams the door on Hebing as they work through turns 3 and 4.
Hebing's been pounding the top of the racetrack, works through the middle, keeps the nose pointed straight, and off the corner, gets the big run. Here comes Cobra, down to the inside, and Hebing's your new race leader. Into 3 and 4 for the final time goes the Cobra.
Of course, Chuck doesn't know how close Robbie Stillwagon is or how far behind he is, so he's going to push it all the way to the end, and the Cobra, Chuck Hebing, grabs the win. Second to the line is going to be Robbie Stillwagon, Justin Barger third, Jessica Zemkin fourth, back to the line for fifth, Sean Doneth at the line. Grabs it away.
Well, you got your checkered flag. Take the trophy. Congratulations. No, don't drop that. That's a nice one. All right, you won. Big deal. You started 14th. How did you do that?
We got a real good car for rolling wheels and had trouble in time trial and got behind a slower car and screwed up my time trial. That's why I put us in the back for the feature, but I guess it made for a good show. I didn't care for it, but it was fun.